a very warm welcome, driver ratings for the Singapore Grand Prix. All 20 drivers covered as we rate them out of 10 for their weekend. Lando Norris dominated the Grand Prix, almost nearly crashed twice. It was a boring Grand Prix and not fit for purpose really. Let's jump into driver ratings. Max 9. He was superb this weekend. But I've got to say, punished for swearing in the press conference is humiliation. And we will be doing a separate video on that. Community service for swearing. Lost for words. Qualifies second, finishes second. That is underrated. That is a champion's performance in a car that should not be second. Still got a 52-point lead and upgrades coming in America. Yeah, Max really needs some performance. Sergio 2, back to normal. Sergio Perez qualifies 13th. It's sickening. Back to normal. And then finishes 10th. It's appalling. And it's the main reason Red Bull will not win the Constructors' title. He's amazing at Baku, and then he goes back to shit at Singapore. Not good enough, Sergio. Lewis Hamilton 7. Qualified P3, sensational, much better than expected. I expected him to be like 7th, 8th. They were nowhere in practice. And then the team basically hang him out to dry. That's why I'm giving him 7. Lewis Hamilton got foot by the team. As simple as that. He started on softs. It's pretty much written on the wall. If no one else is starting on softs, you've fucked it. He's hoping for an early safety car. It didn't happen. The team have hung him out to dry, and he finishes 6th. Hung out to the lambs. George Russell, 7.5. Hit the wall in practice too. Qualified 4th. Complaining the tyres. Finished 4th. Managed to hold off Charles. It was a decent drive. And both Mercedes drivers fell ill and missed media duties. Probably due to the heat. Charles Leclerc, 6th. Yeah, he qualified 9th, an absolute disaster. Lap time deleted. Overall, Ferrari had a shit weekend. Not good enough. As my good subscriber would say, standards. Yes, standards, where are they? He had a decent fight back in the race, P5. But he should have been P4, really. Should have got George. Yeah, quali cost him. Carlos Sainz, 3. And again, a shit qualifying by Carlos, but a decent fight back in the race. But it's embarrassing by Carlos Sainz. He's put it in the wall on his outlap. He's coming round the last corner to start the lap, and he's just dropped it. Rookie mistake. He finished 7th in the race. He overcut a lot of people, but yeah, no favouritism here, Carlos. Lando Norris, 10. Absolutely 10. Superb. Domination. Lovely. A big response after Piastri's sensational drive in Baku. Qualifies on pole, dominated the race, nailed the start. Superb Lando Norris. When he does well, we'll credit him. When he fucks up, we'll hammer him. That's the way it is. But he did nearly bin it twice, so I'm guessing there's going to be someone in the comments saying, oh, he doesn't deserve a 10 because he nearly binned it twice. He's dominated the weekend. It was too easy. That's probably almost, he's just lost concentration. And that is a statement drive by Lando. He's put a statement out there. Oscar getting all the headlines for Baku. Well, remember Lando Norris. Oscar Piastri, 5. I'm absolutely going to hammer him on driver ratings. Not good enough. Nowhere near good enough. He's got to be P2 at worst. He's tossing it up in 5th in qualifying. And then he finishes 3rd. Lackluster. After Baku, I would expect the same. Not good enough, Piastri. He has to be 2nd in that McLaren. And Lando beat him by nearly 45 seconds. Not good enough by Piastri. Fernando Alonso, 9. Absolutely superb. Superb. Qualifies 7th. Again, very solid. Finishes 8th. Absolutely batters Lance Stroll. Best of the rest again. Fernando Alonso is delivering at a high level, but because it's 7th and 8th, he won't get the headlines. Lance Stroll, 0. Qualified 17th in an Aston Martin. They have to drop him. We say it every week. Aston Martin strive to win the Drivers' Championship and Constructors. They will not do it with Lance Stroll. Pull the trigger. You know? Max has to come in to this team with Alonso if they want to win the Constructors. He finishes 14th, no grip. He has to go. Simple as that. Gasly, 0. Qualifies 18th, sideways everywhere. Finishes 17th. A horseshit weekend by Froglegs. Too slow, and he was very critical of the team. He said he had to back the cars up for Esteban. 4. Yes. Qualified 15th, beats Gasly. Finishes 13th. They just lack performance, Alpine. Why have we not gone on to Williams? Okay, that was strange. Alex Albon, 5. Qualifies 11th. Not good enough. He's got the upgraded car. He should be dismantling Colapinto, who doesn't have the upgrades. And then in the race, he complains about Colapinto dive bobbing everyone. It was a lovely move from what I've seen. These drivers, man, come on. Alex Albon, again, he needs to stamp that out. I'm going to say it how I see it here. Alex Albon, against good teammates, he gets found out. Max, Carlos Sainz next year, Colapinto. He can beat your rubbish guys, but he needs to start beating a top guy. Because he's looking at the minute like he can't handle it. He retired to overheating issues on the power unit. But he came on the radio complaining about Colapinto. We've seen that in Germany. They raced me too hard. We're in a motor race. We're racing. Yes. Colapinto, 8. Just missed out on the points. In practice too, he went into the Alpine pit. 0.007 off Albon. Sensational. He's never driven here before. Humid. Sweating, concentration. It was a great performance. Stopped 1 lap too late, otherwise he would have been in the points. Really impressed with Colapinto. Collie dog, as I call him. 1'1", 6. Qualified P8, sensational. Actually, 6 might be a bit harsh for 1'1". I'm changing it. I think that's a bit harsh. We'll give 1'1", 7. Because he qualified P8, sensational. He sent Daniel Ricciardo to early retirement. Finished 12th. Annoyed with the start, but decent weekend. Daniel Ricciardo 2. That is his last race in Formula 1. Very emotional yesterday. And he set the fastest lap on his last ever lap driven in Formula 1. The time is right, but you've got to blame Racing Bulls. They've done the same as Williams. They keep shit on. Retaining shit, rewarding failure, and this is what you get. It happened at Williams, it's happened at Racing Bulls. They should have had Lawson in. We'll go for an old timer. Daniel Ricciardo, that will be it for his career. He should have never left Red Bull. That was his downfall. But I see all the sorry posts on social media. Ain't it sad? No, we're in a results business. If you don't perform, you're out the door. Next. My thing's not working now. That's annoying. Sauber. Both Sauber drivers I give 5. Very difficult car to drive. Guan Yu Zhou's terrible in qualifying, but he's actually doing well in the races. And Bottas, Guan Yu Zhou helped him to stay ahead of Gasly. Kept giving him DRS. Zhou finished last qualified last, finished 15th. And Bottas, 19th in quali, 16th in the race. And last but not least, Haas F1. Nico Hulkenberg, 9. A good response after he got battered by Ollie Behrman last week. Qualified 6th, finished 9th. Big response by the Hulk. Kevin Magnussen, 5. P14 in qualifying, back after his ban. And then he hit the wall in the race. Got a puncture. Slow drive back to the pits for K-Mag. And that was his race done. So there we have it, driver ratings for the Singapore Grand Prix. We have a lot of time off now, but don't worry, I've got videos planned. The support recently has been insane, really insane. Every video, no matter what it is. Driver ratings is one of my favourites to do, but it does divide opinion. Comment down below yours. Yeah, adios.